Another of my foster children, she stayed with me for 6 years. She went on to have her own place like most 18-year-olds. She stayed until she was 18. She looked after all her siblings. She went on to open the day nurseries and the after-school clubs. She did very well doing that. She eventually went on to do fostering. Now she's a top foster carer with one of the local authorities in London, doing really, really well with her children. I'd like to think I was an example in fostering that she followed, because she says that occasionally, you did it, and then she went on to full-time fostering, and she's doing a fantastic job. Very proud of her. Another of the children I looked after was from Afghanistan. He had a very troubled childhood. He came to me from another carer. He went to school, but he was always in trouble in school, always fighting and doing everything. But, he wanted to be educated. He loved going into school, but he was always excluded because of the problems he gave them in school. He went on to leave me some years later. I wasn't sure what he was going to achieve at all. But as I said, while he was with me, it was again encouraging him. You've got to live, you've got to look after yourself once you're 18, and you need to do something to maintain yourself financially, to look after yourself financially. Now, I kept in touch with him over the years. Yesterday, he turned up at my house again. Broad smiles. "Mummy," he said, "I'm now a mechanic." And I said to him, "Well, are you going to do my car for me?" And he said, "No, I'm not that kind of mechanic." I said, "What sort of mechanic are you?" And he said, "I do all garden tools. So if you have anything that's broken down, you take it to me." And even more interestingly, he said to me, "And I'm getting married in June or July, and you've got to be at the wedding." So, I felt very chuffed and very honored. In all the cases I've mentioned, the children had trauma in their lives. But as I say to them as well, because you've had trauma coming, traveling here or in your life at home or whatever, don't let that hold you down. That's in the past. Let's move on. Make a go of it. They have all done that and done it well.